on, but we should be able to load in a second. I love Jamie Miller. I like eggs, me too. I love you, Micah. Do you have Patreon? No, but I'm going to make a Patreon. Love you, Peach. Have a good day. Or good night. I'll talk to you after stream.
Training's over.
Overwatch 2.
Time to see what you've learned.
How do you slide cancel? It's just circle, circle, jump. The slide canceling is really easy. I mean, the timing isn't easy. Getting good at it isn't easy, but the process is easy. It's literally just slide, slide, jump. Slide, slide, jump, slide, slide, jump. Yeah, I'm going to make a Patreon, and I'm going to use the Patreon to do one-on-one classes. So I'm actually going to start doing occasionally one-on-one training sessions, one-on-one play sessions, and the way you get into those sessions will be subbing to the Patreon. Because obviously you can change the prices.
Resurgence. That's gas you don't want to breathe. Make your way to the safe zone. Hold out until the countdown is...
Big shout out, Dustin, Skip 6, my main man. Thank you for the 10 gifted, you absolute goat. I love you. GG's, thanks for the games. It was an absolute pleasure. I'm glad we could finally meet. Thank you for another 10 subbies, bro. Okay, so what I did just then, you don't have to do that. If you're an experienced player, you can just hop drop. But if I have a few bad games in a row and I'm really struggling to get it going, sometimes... Wow, you almost lost. You actually almost lost that somehow. With a MAC-10. A little frustrating, not finding a gun on time. Subby versus a 3x AMAX. But yeah, sometimes it's good to just hover for a little bit. If you had a few bad games in a row, you can't get your loadout. Sometimes just hovering and landing where people aren't landing is better, because remember, this is solos. It's not quads where you can pretty much send it anywhere. People are so ratty in this game mode. It's ridiculous. Okay, so one guy's on the roof. I have 5 seconds on my redeploy. If he wants to drop down to me, he'll have to pull his shoot, which I'll hear. So I'm probably just going to kick back here, get my redeploy, grab these plates. I don't have a close range weapon, or really a proper weapon, so... So one problem I have with this game mode is just ARs and LMGs everywhere, and subbies are kind of hard to find. But we're good to go. We're good to go. Will this training still be available for Warzone 2? I mean, yeah, it should be. I'm doing it now in preparation for Warzone 2, if that makes sense. Yeah. Just trying to look for some... Ooh. If you can mount up, mount up. Lots of people don't really use the mount feature. I don't know what this guy's doing. Okay, beautiful. This guy had so many plates, but chose to throw a grenade with no plates on. Again, putting plates on should be the priority. If the guy's really far away and you're behind cover. Alright, beautiful. Got some half-decent guns. Just gonna loot up. Look on the mini-map. I can see this guy's landing back. He's landing on the roof. So I'm just gonna make a mental note of this guy is on the roof, and it's likely he might want his guns back. So I'm gonna start making my way up. That's his body there. So I know I'm kind of cutting him off here. Listening for audio cues. Don't really hear much. Jeez, bro. Hey, OT, what would you recommend to do for practice if you're missing shots quite often? Okay, so I see a lot of players, especially if you're more casual. If you're more casual and you don't really play that many hours of Warzone on a weekly basis, probably don't just switch your loadout every second game. Me, I know I mix it up. I change attachments. I change loadouts. I use a wide variety of guns. I never really grab the same loadout twice. But if you don't play as much as me, honestly, picking 2 to learn is probably a good idea. Some of the best ARs and subbies in the game do actually have a moderate level of recoil. So maybe just stick with one loadout. Play around with your sensitivities, your sense. What kind of sense do you want now, brother? So right there, I didn't have enough money for a loadout. But if you play solo Resurgence, if you play solo Rebirth, sometimes Specialist is probably better. The guns on the ground are actually phenomenal. party there. Not much you can do there. The guns on the ground are actually phenomenal. So sometimes just buying specialists and using the ground guns is actually better. Stuff like Tracker is so good in solos. So don't feel bad buying specialist over loadout, especially in solos, is actually cheaper. Beautiful. XM4 UGR. Still 32 people in the game. Plenty of time. I could hold here and get these guys pushing out, but I still have a minute before the zone comes in. So I'm just going to try to grab some plates. Pick up a few frags around courtyard and then go back there to hold those guys later. Okay, a lot of people don't know this either. I probably shouldn't hang around here too long. This is quite exposed, this area. But you can actually shoot through these railings. Like that. You can't shoot through these parts, so he knows that. His foot's right there. Thank you. There we go. So anything here and here, you can shoot through. You can't shoot through those bits. Those bits there are non-wall bangable. Everywhere else is. You know, I've hung around for long enough. Zone's coming in 10 seconds. This guy is landing the roof, or I should just be careful of that. Let's get him off me. And because I know, I just seen several red pings. There we go. Okay. So, I literally just got a few red pings, so I know there's at least one, maybe two players in this building. So I'm probably just going to hold here. Let's go. Come on. Jeez. Almost got the drop on me. This guy's already moved up. Wow, some really, really sweaty players in this one. This guy's actually coming back. Holy. There we go. Keep looking at your mini-map. Keep looking at your mini-map. Because these people love coming back. Okay, so I know there's a guy high ground on prison roof to my right. So I can't really run up that staircase. I have to go straight, try and cut off the angle as soon as possible. He just dropped down, so I'm going to play this. So what I did there, I'm not going to run this way. I'm not going to run this way. I'm not going to kick back. I'm going to play as close to the wall as possible. And as he jumps over the wall, I'm going to slide behind him, just like I did there. So typically, someone chases you, hug the wall, they jump, and then you can slide, and they're facing the wrong direction. So that's typically what I would do when you don't have high ground and you know they're about to jump on you. Play as close to the wall as possible, and then slide at the last second to create that angle. Not really much you can do there. Another tip, never still stand. Yeah, never stand still. As you've seen when I was fighting on the water tower, I'm always sliding behind cover. I'm always bouncing around. I'm always checking my corners. You just don't want to stand still ever. And also never crouch out in the open either. I see a lot of players crouching out in the open. Okay. My redeploy's back. I really do want plates. Just gotta keep in mind where this guy's landing. He looks like he just landed up there. Beautiful. Plenty of plates. Okay. If you're watching and you've just stumbled upon the stream, I am literally explaining all my rotations, all my movements. I am giving you as much insight as possible. If you want to get better at Warzone, just listen to your boy. Listen to your boy. Because I've played too much of this. I've played 5,000 hours plus of this shit. Please let me give you this knowledge. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done that. I would not hang around in the open too long. Just remember, every time you hit a beam, even if you have a suppressor, even if you use unmarked, there's always someone close in a game mode like Rebirth. So when you're shooting, you know, close to a rooftop in cover, you have to just remember and think about where these people might be, where they can peek you. You know, are you out in the open? What angles can you get shot from? This guy was on the roof. If I hung around there too long, he would have hopped over and beamed me. This guy's pretty good too, so I probably want him out. He actually landed up there.
post.
Hear another one up there, so I'm gonna get low as soon as possible.
10 remaining. Keep fighting.
Can hear him in the staircase right there. I'm gonna slide around.
Strike. Stay alert. Enemy precision airstrike. Stay
Okay.
alert.
There we go.
Wow.
Beautiful. Mate. Is Pred in here? I know Pred. Yeah, I know Pred. I know Pred. No, of Pred. I know he's like, you know, pretty much the best Australian CDL player out there. OC legend. I know he's an OC. Is that actually the real Pred, though? Oh, hello. Let me give you a follow back, mate. Let me shoot you a follow back, mate. Beautiful. Hey, welcome to the stream, brother. How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm just been ranting out of my butt. Alright. 6 tangos left. I'm going to grab the bounty. Again, even if you have no intention of pushing the bounty, especially in solos, grab the bounty. It's just information. It's free information and maybe free money, even if it's not you that finishes the bounty. $300 dues off a UAV. That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? Okay. So this guy is definitely in prison. Just want to make sure no one's in the tower. Okay, beautiful, mate. Beautiful, mate. Thanks for the thermite. Someone is definitely in this building.
Fuck is that?
Okay, I'm gonna loop around, get a fresh gas mask, get some plates, see if I can get a higher ground, and see if I can get a pick. They're fighting up there. This is probably my chance to grab a UAV and push underneath. I know one guy is posted up on the roof. I don't really... Oh, one's behind me. One's behind me, one's on the roof, and one's ghosted. So I have to really keep an eye out for the ghosted player. This guy here might be an easy frag. The guy on the roof just dropped down in prison. I can see that in the UAV behind me. And now he's above me, so he's probably on the railings, on the catwalks in prison. Don't really have an angle on this guy.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. UAV is out of fuel. Returning. Gas is inbound.
See if we can make zone early here. Remember, there's still 3 left, so someone is definitely still around ghosted. I'm definitely the only one on this side of the wall. Let's see if I can play the head glitch. I stole my fucking kill.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
Over here now. There you go.
Mission accomplished. All targets in.
Joel Bergs and Pred in my chat. Oh my god.